Alright everybody, and welcome back to my WWE 12 Universe mode. As you can see here in a remarkable match, Brad Thomas defeated MVP. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to tune into a special bonus video of what you didn't see on SmackDown to see that one. Lots actually happened in this match. You're going to be very interested to see what happens in that. But for this episode, what we're going to do, because I want to bring back tag team action, we are going to play as the New Age Outlaws against the Outsiders. And because of the ongoing feud between Brad Thomas, Mason Ryan, Ezekiel Jackson and the family, we're going to interfere in this one as Brad Thomas to take care of Mason Ryan. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into the action with this one. As in tag team action here on SmackDown, 10 entrances off, and we're going to play this one. As I say, we're going to play as the New Age Outlaws, as tag team wrestling, and the tag team division is very important in this universe mode. So we're going to get straight into it, and I'll tell you what, we're not going to play as the Road Dogg, let's play as Billy Gunn. And I have to send a big shout out before I begin this video, while I run around the ring to go and take care of Kevin Nash very early on. I really should just stay on the apron and be a good tag team partner. But you know what, I don't really like Kevin Nash so much, especially in his last run with the WWE, was quasi feud with Triple H, which was just, it's not Kevin Nash's fault. I don't dislike Kevin Nash for this, to be honest with you. The only thing I dislike Kevin Nash for, honestly, was when he got power in WCW and basically he abused it to make sure he stayed at the top rather than doing business in the business, if that makes any sense. Famous what else was I going to say? But in that feud with Triple H, like I say, it was badly done all the way around, like really badly done. Nothing about it was good by any stretch of the imagination. So I just think, what the hell's Nash doing in the ring? Get out! It was just poorly done, and I think the sooner that they ended it, the better. And I was glad they did end it when they did end it, especially the way that they ended it with Triple H going over. I mean, yeah, it was symbolic, but truthfully, it was just a horrible feud to begin with. I mean, why they thought that Triple H versus Kevin Nash was going to be even remotely interesting to most fans, I have no idea. Because obviously Kevin Nash, he's limited in terms of what he can do. His mobility is limited as well. So I just it was never going to be great, in my opinion. For me, there wasn't enough of a reason to do it when they did it. So I was just a very disappointed fan when they decided that was doing it. They was going to do it, because I think Kevin Nash, he could have what he should have done in that feud is play the role that he originally had in his first WWE run when he was Shawn Michaels' bodyguard. He could have been somebody's enforcer. He could have been somebody's muscle. Really protected the interests of certain people. So, for example, right now with John Laurinaitis, he could be, if it was done the right way and it was booked in the way that I'm saying it should have been, he could be John Laurinaitis' muscle right now, as opposed to David Otunga, because David Otunga is so believable as John Laurinaitis' muscle. Yes, as his assistant, he's fine. As his muscle, as the guy that John Laurinaitis is going to send out to bat for him in certain matches, as his boy. No, I think Kevin Nash, with his size, his experience, and just his in-ring presence, he, for me, would have made a much better choice, a much more believable choice than David Otunga. And that's not me hating on David Otunga before anybody wants to start and say that I just hate on David Otunga, I don't think he's a very good talent. No, I actually really like David Otunga. I think he's been given a bit of a push lately, You've seen him skyrocket up the card into the main event, and he's held his own. He's done his bit. I mean, obviously, he hasn't put on a 5-star classic in the time when he's been in the ring, but he hasn't been awful either. He's been very watchable, and I tell you what, I think if the WWE were to bring out some David Otunga neckties, or should I say neckties, bow ties, shall we say, and the coffee mug, especially the coffee mug, I think the coffee mug would really sell. I would actually want a David Otunga coffee mug. So personally, I would see that working, but that's just my opinion. I think, yeah, David Otunga, he's fine, but compared to having Kevin Nash as muscle, or having Kevin Nash additionally as muscle, you know, it would just work that much more for me. But Kevin Nash, he's probably not going to be seen for a while. Last I heard, he's working on a movie, so he's going to be busy doing that for a little while, as opposed to featuring in any kind of way in any storylines. Because like I said, the whole storyline with him and Triple H, you know, being brutally honest, it just sucked. It really sucked. So I really don't see how fans are gonna buy into him coming back anytime soon. I think if he does come back, he's gonna have to be kept off TV for a very long time, you know, and be given a solid reason. Because that's one of the things that's the problem, big boot there in the corner, with a lot of storylines that have failed lately. There's not enough of a solid reason, and I think even when CM Punk was there, with Kevin Nash and Triple H in the ring, and basically he just said, you know, the fans aren't going. I don't believe this. The fans aren't going to believe this. Do you expect me or them to swallow this tribe? You know, it was never going to get off the ground. And that's not necessarily CM Punk for burying the two of them and for burying the angle as a whole, all in one go. No, it was just because, as I say, it was poorly done from the beginning. You know, if you think otherwise, you're entitled to that. That's your opinion. But I have to say, I vehemently disagree with you, because I really believe that it needed to be better from the beginning, and it wasn't given the time and due care in terms of the writing that it needed for a feud at that level. But right now, as you can see, working over Scott Hall on the outside, really just going to town them, and the Road Dogg was taking care of Kevin Nash in the ring, as it was up until that network. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my thoughts on what. Did you see that?
Now it may just be a matter of time.
Scott Hall counted the powerbomb into the X-Pac Facebuster, also known as Facebuster 2. For everybody who creates movesets as well. But I'm in a pretty bad way on the outside here, so I'm hoping that the Road Dogg can do enough on his own without me to defeat Kevin Nash in the ring. Because I don't think that when I get back on the apron I'm going to be much good. That's why I figured, you know, so that he would just try to destroy Scott Hall so he can't actually. But it looks like the Road Dogg has a finisher.
Rolling out of harm's way.
Kevin Nash wisely rolls out the ring.
There.
Oh, counter. There was going to be a jackknife.
Oh, this isn't good.
But the Road Dogg counters it. I think he might, yeah, he was going for a one-handed slam. That was countered. Here comes the powerbomb. Jackknife powerbomb from Kevin Nash, and I was here the whole time. There was no way you're going to win with that. Famous don't even know which way I'm going because of the weird camera angle. Trying to get out of the ring so I don't get disqualified. Here we go, pump handle, slam. I've just taken out Scott Hall, he's on the outside. He won't be coming back in for this. Only a 2 count. Come on, Road Dogg. You gotta win it. I'm in a bad way. Hip toss.
The tag is made.
And he's gonna tag me in, which is awesome. So now I'm gonna try and win it for the team. Kevin Nash busted open by the famous, and that was just failed by, even more failed by me. Oh god! And then I get counted as well. But yeah, there we go. Let's Irish whip him.
Wow, what a slam to the
big time power slam.
Hey, what do you want? Hooking the leg.
Gonna hook the leg here. It's a long leg. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. The Noise Outlaws win with a power slam. I mean, I wasn't going to get a finisher up in time, so I just thought, let's go with the power slam. And Noise Outlaws defeat the Outsiders to move up in the rankings. Tag team titles. Let's say big shout out to Wolfgang JT for that Billy Gunn, which looked absolutely amazing. I mean, he looks in-game quality, really fantastic work, as well as that robot. It looks like something is going to happen after this one. I don't know what here, but we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, advanced to the rematch venue, so let's see what happens. And it looks like Kevin Nash may be injured. He hasn't had an arrow to the knee. It's not his quad, but apparently he's injured because this guy's come out and, I don't know, molesting him really to try and get him up. Not in that way, you wrongins, but try and see if he's conscious and gonna move. But I tell you what we're gonna do. You know what? Because we've got some time, let's have 2 interferences. I'm gonna have Drew McIntyre interfere in this match between Brock Lesnar and Kane, just to prove a point, because he is the Intercontinental Champion. And as I said, we are going to interfere in the main event of Rey Mysterio versus Mason Ryan with Brad Thomas as well, to extract some more revenge on Mason Ryan after Mason Ryan actually chickened his way out of facing Brad Thomas one-on-one last week. So
we've lost control of the match. The official's down, and this match is coming apart.
we're not coming out to help you.
The referee's been turned inside out with a huge.
We're not coming out to help Kane either.
Because
there's a future shock.
Did that look painful?
DDT. I do like the way that he does that.
And he breaks the hold.
I told you, bro. I'm not out here to help you. Stop trying to. Oh, I thought he was going to pin him, but he's doing his little collegiate wrestling move that he likes so much. And there you go. You can eat that.
This match is going to be a no contest. Well, the official had no choice.
So,
there's nobody left
Drew McIntyre comes out, causes total carnage as the Intercontinental Champion, and sends a message to Brock Lesnar and Kane. So let's go back, and it's time now for the main event, which is Rey Mysterio versus Mason Ryan. And we can't. Oh, it's a steel cage match, so we can't actually interfere in this one. This one got changed to a steel cage match. It wasn't a steel cage match before, so they must have known my plan to interfere. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to simulate this one. We're not going to play it. We're going to end the episode here. And what you can do after I simulate this one, leave a comment, leave a like, and be sure to join me for Raw.